It's Christine representing for DJ. It's Christine representing for DJ Kevin. You see me, I say, I don't know the boss. You see me, I say, DJ Kevin's Chew and the night shift radio show. Yo, it at the thing, turn up the thing loud. Whoa, DJ Kevin's Chew at the heart of a champion. Never underestimate, just choose him. The silver line behind the dark clouds. DJ Kevin's Chew, believe him, and that's no doubt. Salute the night shift radio show, Christine. It's a heart it up. Loud.
touch, no one ever wanna stop, cause I wanna let you know that I love you so much. And it's nobody like you. Make them all out. Long time is a overdue. Long time is a overdue. Make them all out. Long time is a overdue. Long time is a overdue. Because you're special to me. Special to me. Baby special.
Greetings and salutations, one and all. Yeah, you know you're very special to me. Son of Efren Alves. Overdue. This one is way overdue. Tonight, it's a brand new community and finance night. A brand new night shift week. I want to say greetings and salutations to everyone. Have it locked right now. Big ups, Mr. Flavors. Welcome to the night shift. I want to say big ups to all those who have it locked on TuneIn Radio, the night shift with DJ Kevin Stew, rockthebox.net, Foundation Radio Network, ClintonLindsay.com, One Harmony Radio. Top of the morning to you guys over there in the UK. How was your weekend? I just love the bones on this song, don't you? Yeah, when it's overdue, you just want to deliver. Marsville, Skinny Fabulous. I give it to you, the remix. I was waiting to connect with Owen K, Ferguson, our legal advisor. Tonight, in the showcase, after we finish talking with Owen, we're gonna have some time to sit down and go searching. The young royalty, King Charlz.
I know that you want it. So, girl, let we go. Come, let we start it.
Let we start it.
I want give it to ya.
Who?
I want give it to ya.
Me?
I want give it to ya. I want give it to ya. I want give it to ya.
You know, what is the appropriate response when someone comes to you and say, you know what, I want to give it to you? Do you say balance? Do you say I want to walk it up? It depends on what, Owen?
The conditions apply, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only, our legal advisor to the diaspora, Owen K. Ferguson Esquire. Greetings and salutations, sir.
Hey, Kev, big up, man. What's going on? I haven't talked to you in a little while.
Yeah, man, it's been a minute. It's like Jamaica has been keeping you on the wraps.
Challenges here and there.
Yeah, I know. I've been facing a little bit myself. But we shall overcome. You know, we will and we have been overcoming. And now is no different. I want to say big ups to Pulse Media Group. Thank you for sponsoring this segment of the show. When being in the moment is priceless, you want to hook up with Pulse Media Group because they can make something like this that you're watching right here on kevinstew.com possible. Yes, all this right here. Pulse Media Group can hook you up. Alright, cool. Give them a call. 754-999-6020. Owen.
Yeah, Kev.
You've been away from us for a little while. What's been going on?
Oh, so much has happened in the last 2 weeks that it would take my whole show to go through them.
Well, I wish you had told me that before. I'd have scheduled the whole show.
Yeah, no. I think there are some highlights that we can't go forward without mentioning. Of course, perhaps the biggest news on the local front.
Would you?
International front, for that matter, yes.
Mr. Myrie is home.
Myrie from detention. So that has been the biggest news in the last couple of days. That has dominated social media, traditional media, standpipe, the water cooler, everywhere that Jamaicans interact.
Wow.
Yeah, it has been big.
So what has the climate been like since his return?
Well, it's been joyous. If you happen to consume Jamaican media at all, you wouldn't be able to spend 2 minutes without seeing somebody commenting on it or posting on it, posting his music,
right?
Making a comment about what he's doing now, commenting on the case, commenting on his sentence. It's been topical all the way through from late last week till now.
Talk about trending.
Trending indeed.
All right, so what do you have for us tonight?
All right, so this year, this year has been very busy on the legislative front, and I thought I'd just share a couple of things that have happened this year in the Parliament as far as passage of new pieces of legislation. Perhaps the most significant one being the new Road Traffic Act.
Right.
So if any of your listeners are visiting Jamaica in the next 3 to 4 months, they're likely to encounter a brand new set of road rules which come into effect shortly under the spanking new Road Traffic Act which was passed in the Senate Friday past. And that Road Traffic Act replaces an 80-year-old act that has been amended a few times but is way out of date. So that comes into effect shortly.
So they're finally taken off the horse-drawn buggy.
Yeah,
afterwards.
Horse and carriage is no longer a part of the act. But yes, very modernized and dare I say a lot more harsh in some of the provisions. And persons can weigh in on what they think of the provisions. But
are they really harsh though, or because there were old laws and restrictions that it seems like it's harsh?
So, well, I'll tell you what, the act is revolutionary in the sense that it not just updates provisions that were previously there, and modifies the fines, but it also creates new offenses. Some new provisions are there. It sets up a new body that is supposed to manage the movement of traffic on the road, the Island Traffic Authority, which there is currently an entity by that name, but the new act contemplates a whole different set of rules and powers for that body, as well as I said, updated some of the fines.
Right.
What is interesting as well is that it takes a whole new view on culpability on the road, on who is responsible on the road, and makes use of technology in a way that allows the authorities to extend responsibility not just to the person who is driving the motor vehicle at the time, but also to the owners in the event that the individual who is driving cannot be identified. Now,
in the case
that
of
is,
somebody borrow your vehicle, have an accident, and run off and leave it.
there you go. Or more commonly, in this case of the taxi scenario here in Jamaica, where
yes.
owners up to now have been completely divorced from the activities of the drivers, and the real mayhem on the roads in recent years has been our public transport
Right.
operators, for the most part, taxis and buses and so on. And this act is explicitly targeting that kind of behavior. And whereas in the past it was directed at the driver, the person who happens to be sitting in the driver's seat at that point, it is now contemplated to also reach out to the owner of that vehicle, where the driver cannot be identified. And so it makes use, none of this I'm saying is new to persons living in the first world, of course,
Right.
but brand new to Jamaica here, where it makes use of remote cameras and other devices that capture data from the vehicles as it commits the offense. And then that data is cross-matched with the public records to say who is the owner of that vehicle. And then the owner, of course, is brought up on charges in respect of an offense that was committed while someone else might have been driving the vehicle.
So there are traffic cams being employed in
Yes.
Jamaica now?
Correct.
Do they have traffic light cameras also? Like red light cameras?
Yes, sir.
Are you serious?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Because that was an area of debate
Yes.
here.
There has been at least one trial that I'm very familiar with, because I had some knowledge of the particular trial, and I noticed that the devices are still in place. I won't say which intersection they're at right now, but certainly right here in Kingston, and I'm aware that there's one in Montego Bay as well, that I haven't seen myself, but I'm aware that it's there. But
Okay.
there's at least one major intersection in Kingston now, which is currently monitored by remote cameras. I'm not now talking about surveillance cameras, but traffic cameras,
Right.
where offenses are tracked, and license plates and that sort of detail is being captured.
Okay.
I'm sure at this point they're not now actively pursuing anybody because the act hasn't come into effect.
Right.
But at least in that one case, the equipment is already in place, and I imagine there are plans to build that out across more intersections and more locations.
Interesting. I hear the security
Yes.
system going like crazy.
Well, I tell you, yeah, this is his busy period, you know.
Okay.
Every shadow that moves is on it.
Security. At least you know the security system works.
It works. Yeah, so it's going to be very interesting for someone who hasn't driven in Jamaica for a little while. You come home, you're probably quite accustomed to having that kind of monitoring, that kind of regime operating in the country you're residing now.
Right.
But it's new to Jamaica, and I can tell you it resulted in a significant level of protest when those provisions were first announced up to 2-3 weeks ago.
I guess
Certainly the taxi operators made a big deal about it.
And I guess it also, some people were arguing about violation of privacy.
Violation of privacy, but primarily they didn't think it was appropriate that they should be held responsible for the acts of their drivers they employ. They really felt that crossed the line. But of course, that approach to vicarious liability in the law is not at all unique. It's not novel in the Jamaican law, because in other respects, where a criminal offense is committed using, for instance, a firearm, just by way of example, belonging to you, then you are going to be answerable for how that firearm got involved in that criminal offense.
Right.
So, as one example, that was the first one that came to my mind, but so I'm saying to have it applied to motor vehicle regulation is not a brand new species of law that is occurring here, but
it's only fitting
of the law to a new era.
You want to have a better Jamaica, then
Absolutely.
This is the kind of thing that you want to have in place. You want proper security measures. You want systems that work.
Right.
And that people that are transparent across the board, so people can question them if needs be.
Yep.
So that part of it, as we know, sweet Jamaica, can be pretty interesting. But
yeah, those of us who use the road really go through a lot of pain dealing with some of these drivers. So it's very interesting to see what will occur.
Right.
When there is some real teeth being put into the law. We'll see exactly how that plays out.
Boy, this one, this is going to be interesting. So, all these supposed to come into effect when?
All right, so the act was passed on Friday, this Friday. It will then go to the Governor General, of course, who has to assent to it for it to become law.
Mm-hmm.
And then it takes effect on a date to be announced. And the estimate is that approximately 3 months from now. And what is causing the delays, government is still drafting the regulations to the act. And those regulations, we're told, are almost done. So the expectation is that once those regulations have been completed, then there will be an announcement as to the effective date of the act. And there we go. The anticipation is that within the next 3 months, we will be operating under a new road traffic act.
So Easter will be interesting in Jamaica.
Yes. The new year will be interesting because it could very well come into effect very early in the new year.
Okay, let me see. What's in
coming home
Valentine's?
For any time between now and Easter.
Let me see. February
that's
has
gonna be
Valentine's and Ash Wednesday.
Yes. Anybody who is traveling to Jamaica or who has family in Jamaica who are using the roads, driving and so on, you need to get familiar with the new penalties. The amounts have been significantly increased for speeding and for not using safety devices, not traveling with driver's license.
People still drive in Jamaica without seatbelt?
Yes, seatbelts, helmets, child seats, that sort of thing.
I'm playing because people drive here without seatbelt too. So, have they really been enforcing the helmet laws?
Well, there have been tickets issued. At this point, I think most of us will acknowledge that the ticketing system up to now has not been, without its flaws. Because certainly, there has been a lot of enforcement of the tickets. Certainly what was initially planned was that after 14 points on your license, you'd lose the license. That hasn't been the case for most persons. So
So, what point has licenses been suspended?
This is it. It happens very frequently, and certainly given the level of offences we see on the road, you would imagine that more persons would have had their license suspended, but that hasn't been the case. And I think it's really just the system being overwhelmed and not having the capacity to prosecute as many persons as are out there committing offences. So we'll see what will happen when this new law takes effect. Of course, higher fines also increase the temptation to entice the police. So
unseen negotiation.
That's another. Yeah, that's, right or left.
Right.
That's another dimension to all of this. We'll see how that plays out.
So, well, it's a temptation on both sides because some, let's face it, it's a fact. There are some officers out there that would use this as an opportunity.
Oh yeah, I would not doubt that.
Ah, boy.
That has been reported multiple times. So one would imagine that with the fines being increased, the incentive to do that would increase as well.
All right, let's watch it and see.
Yep, that's where we are. Hopefully, though, whether or not the act comes into effect, Jamaicans on the roads will exercise greater care, especially throughout this period, and we won't see the high death rate that is typically associated with this time of year.
Well, let's pray for the best and see what happens. Yes. It's good to have you back, Owen. It really is. You were missed these past 2 weeks.
It's good to be back. Good to be back.
All right. Remind everybody of your contact information, please.
Okay, sure. So it's the name Owen K Ferguson at hotmail.com. And for voice calls or WhatsApp messages, it's 876-840-5862. 876-840-5862. Owen K Ferguson. And we can assist you with all of these matters. Those things that are not part of my daily practice, I can have other counsel assist you to navigate these issues.
Well, I thank you, Owen. Thank you very much, and welcome back once again. And
thank you, sir.
Next week we do it again as we roll into the peak of the silly season.
Yes.
All right.
Looking forward to that. All right, brother.
Take care. Greetings to the family.
Likewise. Yeah, man.
And we'll talk.
All right, good, Kev.
All right.
Bye.
We're going to take a quick little break. When we come back, we connect with young royalty, King Charlz. So call your friends, tell your friends, get some people on, and let's do this. Let's have a good chat with King Charlz. Yeah? We'll be right back. Okay, so I think we'll be back.
Quality Media Group, innovative streaming and recording, has done it again. A new way to get your business in full view of your neighborhood consumer through AdShare TV. It's available in your neighborhood today. It's easy. Just call us 754-999-6020. Become a host today and place a TV monitor in a strategic location so it's easy to see. Get a 1-minute video ad or longer that plays anywhere in our network. Can't be a host? No problem. For a few dollars, we'll run your 30-second video ad. A host can run announcement specials like buy one get one free or discount ads. Let's turn your flyers into a 30-second video with music or a voiceover, or let us create and run your video ad with a spokesperson. Take advantage of our early enrollment discount. Join us today. Your ad will be seen at least 30 times per day in your AdShare TV neighborhood. It's easy. Just call us 754-999-6020. AdShare TV, part of Pulse Media Group.
you crazy about the music industry? You aspire to hit it big in music? Or maybe you've sweated out a soulful killer beat and are now stuck finding it's not as easy as it looked. Oh, but it can be easy for you with JTMC. We've been there. We know how it feels. So we solve challenges like production, promotion, marketing, branding and development, and more. With over 30 years of experience, JTMC is a one-stop shop for artists. We handle your graphic design, writing services, PR, as well as event planning, e-blasts, artist management, and bookings, so also your website and social media needs as well. We're experts in using creativity to persuade audiences on behalf of artists, drawing on our diverse experience to create projects that connect with audiences intellectually and emotionally. Artist success is everything to us, and our years of experience and commitment will be behind you for every one of your needs. If you've got music for the world to hear, whether you're a new or established artist, visit us at jtmcenterprise.com.
Roll out with Island Rock Music and have fun. Check out the quality apparel at islandrockmusic.com. Designed for you and your crew. Hear the music, feel the breeze, with selected tracks and more. Available now from the online store at islandrockmusic.com. islandrockmusic.com. Log on today and ride with us.
Stepping, these are roots vibrations. Stepping.
All roads lead to Crave Lounge, 4590 North Pine Island Road in Sunrise. Saturday, December 18, 2018. It's all about the Island Energy Drink official launch party. Special performance by Richie Stevens.
Take me way up in the sky. Take me tonight.
Performing live alongside ED. Music by DJ Radcliffe and DJ Wizard. Saturday, December 15, inside Crave Lounge, 4519 North Pine Island Road in Sunrise. It's all about the Island Energy Drink official launch party. Richie Stevens performing live alongside ED. Music by DJ Radcliffe and DJ Wizard. Saturday, December 15, inside the Crave Lounge. Tickets available on Eventbrite, Rainbow Records, VP Records, Carl Seafood, Sam's West Indian Grocery.
Matthew 28:19 says, "Go ye therefore and teach all nations." With this in mind, and encouragement received during a South Florida media conference, The Church Links was birthed. The Church Links is an interdenominational worship service portal for churches, providing the tools to spread the word through technology in a cost-effective way. The Church Links, www.dahchurchlinx.com. Your links to worship and praise. When being in the moment is priceless, consider the ability to share that moment. If you can video it, you can broadcast it. And Pulse E-Media Group has the tools you need. Weddings, birthdays, funerals, graduations, church services, parties, seminars, you name it. Pulse E-Media Group can provide you with a secure medium controlled by you to broadcast your event. Contact us at www.pulsemediagroup.com for more information. Pulse E-Media Group, when being in the moment is priceless.
Hi, this is Cara Manti, and you're listening to DJ Kevin Stew, and this is The Night Shift.
When the sun goes down and the moon gets bright and everybody in for the night, me need some company to make the mood feel right. Someone to squeeze up tight, yeah. Me need a nice empress to look good in her dress, and once yours is mine, me give you all access. Come and we take a ride, come and we drive out west. Are you alone? There's no contest, but until then, I'm still searching for true love. Someone who sent from above. Take a show through Spanish town. Me a the king, so I you fi wear the second crown. Me a go pick your way up and when I come down. Hey, because of you me like, and me a sit down and I pray for make you be wife. So do me right and make sure you be right. And me a tell you how me feel on a Tuesday night.
Yeah, don't worry. It's not Tuesday yet. It's still Monday. But you know this as my Tuesday night tune. I want to welcome you guys back to the show. Thanks to GMAT Music Solutions for sponsoring this segment of the show. Providing you with lighting, stage production services, DJs, bands, musicians. Give him a call at GMAT Music Solutions 754-307-GMAC 754-307-4622 or check them out on gmatmusicsolutions.com. Those are the services you need. Search no more. Together we rule the world.
Zone and the moon gets bright, and everybody in for the night. Me need some company for make the mood feel right. Someone for squeeze up tight, yeah. Need a nice.
So my first question to this guy is,
mind me give you all access. Come make we take a ride, come make we drive. We saw you alone, there's no contest. What can
my first question is, you're still searching, Bridget?
Oh Lord, everybody always asks for that to know. But all out now I get the same answer. You all out now I get the same answer. I'm focused on my career right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the one and only, the man himself, young royalty, King Charlz.
Yeah man. But you know say, yeah, DJ Kevin still in the place, so you know, we're not even not ace. That's what they tell them lace. Get up. Yeah.
Why?
Right.
Well, welcome to the show, Bridget. Welcome.
Sure. Yeah man, thanks for having me, you know.
Well, you don't know. I told you a long time ago that when the time is right, it will be the King Charlz show. And roundabout now the time is right.
Well, now we're ready. Up and live, man.
No, you've been ready.
Well, anytime soon, you know, I mean, we always talk.
Yeah, we know. We know you. Well, I know you've been ready. But for those who don't know, who is King Charlz?
Well, all right, let me answer that now. So, King Charlz is a youth where grew up, well, born in Jamaica, you know what I mean, De La Vega City, Spanish Town, you know what I mean. I attended Kingston College, you know, from 7th grade to about 9th grade, then migrated here.
Mm-hmm.
And
my arch rivals, Kingston College.
And then finish high school here, you know what I mean, and now we do music, you know, so pretty much like a fast synopsis.
Yeah, that's a real short version.
Yeah, man, you know. But yeah, man, King Charlz is cool, you know what I mean? King Charlz is, I guess it can sound like a new sound. Just look out for it, man. It's in the ear.
People been hearing it, you know. People been hearing it, at least here. For a while now, people been hearing King Charlz. I've been playing 3 of your tracks mainly.
Mm-hmm.
I've been playing Still Searching, as people just heard. Greetings to 603 in the pot. Oh, let me say this. The pot is bubbling. For you who don't know what the pot is, the stew pot is what others call a chat room, and you'll find it on kevinstew.com. So if you want to be interactive by way of text, you can use that method. You can also join in the conversation. We don't leave anybody out. So 773-789-STEW, 773-789-7839. You can call, you can text. I don't promise you that I'll see your text messages, but you can use them. I'll try to check on them quite often. Joanna Marie, big ups to you. Welcome to the show. And so those are your contact methods. Joanna Marie giving you some love, King Charlz.
True. Bless up. Joanna. Come on.
So
every time.
All right. So high school in Jamaica. Well, born and grew in St. Catherine, Spanish Town, De La Vega, to be specific. But wonder I could have was so. So you grew up in a place called De La Vega.
You know what's like crazy? Let me tell you a thing. So everybody may always tell that too.
Yeah.
I always bring up the whole Connects reference. You know what I mean? So your Connects come from the same place, and I mean, you know,
it just so happens.
It's a good place, and enough artists come from De La Vega still. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, you know, like Connects, Lady G, Connects. You know what I mean? Like, just to name a few.
Yeah. And yeah, King Charlz.
That's Vega. True. New school.
All right. So, at what point did you get into music?
Well, I want to say when I was 8 years old, my mom bought me my first piano.
8?
Yeah, when I was 8 years old. My mom bought me a piano. And at the time, I never knew how to play nothing. You know what I mean? But she bought it anyway for my 8th birthday. Can't forget.
Right.
And, you know, pretty much, you know, messing around with it from then until now. I can say I taught myself how to play piano by ear. You know? Yeah, man. So pretty much that's where, I guess you can say I got my start at 8 when she bought me that piano. Yeah, man.
So,
sure. Like ever since then, everything took off from this.
So you started with that piano, and I'm pretty sure you started like most kids on a piano, banging the keys.
Yeah. Get a couple wrong notes too. You know what I mean? But,
well,
you know.
How soon was it that you developed an ear and started replicating things you heard? Since you play by ear, you taught yourself to play by ear. That means you had been hearing things and you started replicating them. Roundabout, what age did you start replicating things?
I want to say right away because, you know, I was always exposed to music. My family, pretty much everybody in my family either sing something or play something.
Really?
You know, but really. But it was more so in church though. You know what I mean? Like, like my uncle them, they have a gospel group one time. I don't even remember what them name. I don't know. Like my uncle, they have a gospel group, and them sing at the church like all the time. You know what I mean? And them do them thing, and you know, like we used to always hear them sing them harmonies and them melodies and very, you know what I mean? So
yeah. That's
where I guess, you know, like music was always in my household, and there was always like, so we always had devotion and them things because, you know, Christian home we grew up and all them things there, you know.
Right.
So yeah, man, I used to have devotion, I used to sing hymns even, you know what I mean? Church hymnal and them things there. So I want to say, you know, like music was always there, you know. Yeah, man. I never seen she bought me the keyboard, the piano. You know, everything just manifested.
So here you are. Oh, as I said, Joanna Marie in the stew pot. You were introduced to music by way of a piano, and Joanna Marie is actually a pianist.
True. No, we never know that.
So,
true. I might think.
So
yeah.
Next time you talk to Joanna Marie,
yeah, man, that's great. We never know that. Yeah, man, that's
pick
great.
her brain. Pick her brain.
Yeah, man, definitely will.
You can ask her some things. Now, so grew up in church, hearing music. replicating most, I guess, church music.
Yeah, man, choir and them thing that like sing pan countless amount of choir. And then the thing too is, I went to like the school I went to.
Yes.
I want to say like prep school. It was a Seventh-day Adventist school. So it's like we always had like devotion like every morning. Now we are singing every morning. You know what I mean? So it's like that was kind of like a routine type of thing. So it kind of like built in from them time until now, you know.
One of the interesting about Adventists, you know, is they manage to get some harmonies going. Their ear for music is ridiculous almost.
Mm.
And
I can agree, yeah.
And so I guess it only helped with going to an Adventist school and going through devotions and singing.
Yeah,
now,
man, of course.
So at what point then did you start writing? Because if the singing started in church and in school, because you're right. Well,
yeah, definitely do. Alright, so pretty much I want to say the writing started about when I was say around like 13, like 12, 13 thereabouts. At that time we had moved from Spanish Town. Me and my mother, my father, my sister, we moved from Spanish Town and we went to Old Harbour. That was when I was first starting Kingston College.
Okay.
And a friend of mine, he had a studio at his house. I mean, I didn't really know still, but he told me, you know, I have a studio, come through. You know what I mean? And I mean, like, of course, at the time, it wasn't really a big studio. You know what I mean? Like, it's a home studio, you know what I mean? But
he was doing his thing.
It was like, yeah, you know what I mean? So we made use of what we had at the time. You see what I'm saying? And yeah, man, at that time, you know, like we were there and in play a rhythm, and we say, you know what? We're right on this right now. Come up with a hit. Boom. You see me? And like, oh yeah, right, and I go on. I would just bounce ideas off of each other, you know what I mean? Like him write something and me write a verse and then him write a chorus and then we just go on. You know, I would make a song, you know, and it was a good song. I want to say at the time.
Right.
But, at the time. But you know, yeah, I want to say that's where I got a start in writing. You know, when I was about like 13, that when I write my first song. Yeah, and it's crazy. It wasn't even a song that you would one would probably expect me to do still.
Well,
because
not one.
So yeah, I went.
Would expect it to do then, or not one that anybody would expect it to do?
No. Yeah, genre wise, no. Because then, like back then, because me, I went to like so many transitional phases in music. Like, if I tell you, like, one time I do dancehall, like I talk about hardcore dancehall, like girl wind up. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then one time I go to boom and I start to R&B, you know what I mean? And then when I do a country song one time, I shot.
A country song?
Believe it or not, I did a country song, yes, and it did bad.
But Charles.
The last files. Let me pull up the last archives for you.
Oh.
You can hear one going, trust me.
No, you see, it's things like those that we want to have present. So we would do part 2. Okay, I say, hear this. Here is King Charlz at age 17. Alright, what?
Exclusive.
Yeah, you know, something like that.
Yeah, man. True.
Because I can say I have been fortunate enough to get a pre on some of the things that are not out.
True.
Jonah says he's so happy, always laughing.
Hey, remember to don't wanna marry, what you know, no? Boom, life is beautiful enough, you know what I mean? Find the positive in life all the time. All the things that go bad, find a good in life and smile, you know? Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Every time.
I've had some experiences where I've had to just smile.
No, but something I know I always think I go bad. You just not nothing to do but smile. Just Oh Lord.
Yeah.
That's the only way I can see a scene, you know. That's the only way I grow a beard here and them thing there.
You know, Happy, if Happy was in the pot right now, she would so agree with you on that note. But alas, she's not with us tonight.
True.
But so you did some R&B, some hardcore dancehall, country.
Pop even. I know it crazy. Like we do. I think when it was like 2014, 15 around there. We do like a pop song one time for this European label, and reached out to me one time and them send me already, man. Say, yo, do this. And we actually write the song and send it back to them. I mean, of course, it never came out still, but you know what I mean.
but you did it.
I did it anyway, you know. So you know, just we had like a lot of playing around when it comes to like genre and finding my sound. Like I did a lot of experimenting. Trust me.
So then, with that being the case, it's not just now that you're doing this music thing.
Oh no, definitely not. But you know what? I wouldn't have it any other way. Trust me.
Why you say that?
Well, because I mean, I had time to really figure myself out. Figure out where I want to take it musically. With something that I will be comfortable with. Say, you know, like proud of once say like 15 years down the line. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, and a lot of the things that I was doing at the time, like say around 2015, like the dancehall and the, you know, like I say, would I approve of this when we grow up, so to speak? Like when we, you know what I mean? Like when we grow up, I look back and say, yo, Charlz was I lose you back in the day, you know.
But it's a transitional phase. But it's transitions, you know. We start somewhere and we head towards something, and somewhere between starting somewhere and heading towards something, there's a place that we land, and we said this is where we're comfortable, and this is what the wave that we're riding to get to that somewhere that we're going to.
True.
So you had to feel out where you were comfortable.
Yeah, all right. Tell me, because it's a case where I wasn't limited to anything. So so I could make an R&B song and it sound like a current R&B song, or you know what I mean? Like it sound, it sound like an R&B song.
Right,
or like a dancehall tune, it sound like a dancehall tune. You know what I mean? But like I said, I wanted to be, proud of the work. Not to say I wasn't proud of it at the time, but I would want to look back. You know what I mean? And say, yo, you know what? I mean, because even though because I did so many changes, like in genre, because like I said, R&B, pop, everything. So it's like, imagine a case where somebody like, say, Damian Marley should come out with a R&B tune, and then him come out with a pop tune, and then him come out with a, you know what I mean? That'd be kind of confusing.
Okay.
You know?
Right.
Yeah, that'd be kind of confusing. So it's like, all right, we never want to confuse anyone, so to speak. It's like, all right, are you an R&B artist? Are you a pop artist? Are you a reggae artist? What are you? You know what I mean? We don't want nobody to ask that. Whoa. Definitely not.
But being able to be flexible and do other styles, it just proves your versatility. It doesn't mean that you have to be labeled and placed inside a particular box. You don't have to be placed inside a reggae box or a dancehall box.
But you know what? I had to learn how to do that without sounding like, say if I was doing like all right. Right now I feel like I can go on any genre right now and be myself authentically. You know what I mean? Like I don't have to try to sound like a Drake or sound like, you know what I mean, sound like a Chris Brown on a track. You know what I mean? Like me I got sound like King Charlz always. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Okay.
Yeah, man, true.
So you early out, you felt yourself, or you found yourself imitating to the levels of wanting to sound like the artist.
Yeah. So, like I said, I didn't find my sound. I didn't find myself in music. Like, you can listen to a Buju tune and know say a Buju that and
Right.
I feel style like.
Right.
You know, it's like sound like nobody else. I just Buju that. You see what I'm saying? Like, but want to have that distinguished sound. If you say, yo, that's King Charlz. You know what I mean?
Right now, does anybody tell you that you sound like anybody?
They used to, but not right now. No.
Who they used to tell you sound like?
Oh lad, Regine.
So they would tell you depending on what you were presenting. They told you that you sounded like.
Yeah, all right. Yeah,
okay.
Say at the time, all right. Say I would do like a R&B tune. They would say like, yo, like this sound like a Chris Brown type of vibe. Or like then if we do a reggae tune, they would be like, oh, this sound like a Chronic type of vibe. Then they because of boom and rap, them say, oh, this sound like Drake. You know what I mean? So it's like I had to find me. You know, so that's no, you can go on any track. And King Charlz, yeah, get still. Yeah, I mean, that's my style. You know, so come on, find it, man.
Is it that those were the artists in those genres that you used to like to listen to, or you generally like to listen to?
Well, yes. I want to say the people that I mentioned were my I want to say mentors, so to speak. Like Drake. When you look at Drake career and them thing they like, you can. It's like a blueprint. You know, like you go for somebody where was there before you. You know, I'm pretty sure everybody have a mentor. Like Buju used to always say Shabba Ranks. You know what I mean?
Right.
So yeah, like you hear me say.
Yeah.
True.
So having gone through and well, I guess you've studied those artists to some level.
Well, yes, yeah.
How you managed to pull yourself away to be King Charlz and not a copy of one of these artists?
Well, I actually read a book. I mean, and this might sound weird, but the book name Steal Like an Artist.
Steal Like an Artist.
Yeah, man. But I want you to look it up still. Never remember the author, but it's a book where a friend of mine they give me, and basically it was saying that there's nothing new under the sun. Like everything is like a recycle of something. You know what I mean? Or like a remix of something, so to speak.
Right.
So it would say, all right, well, find 5 people that you look up to, and then find one person that those 5 people looked up to. You know what I mean? And then you find that's like say you go back into the tree, so to speak. Like you say, all right, well, Buju Banton look up to Shabba Ranks, who Shabba Ranks look up to. You know what I mean? Or who him look up to. You know?
Right.
You just go up the ladder, so to speak, and then you I want to say it's like by listening to all those different
checking out those artists and
genres.
what
Well,
they like or what they follow.
Those different,
build from
those
that.
Different artists, like so many different artists, you kind of find yourself in the mix somehow. You know what I mean? Like by listening to so much people, so much music, so you know.
So instead of reinventing the wheel, you take a little piece of this wheel over here and a little piece of the next wheel over there, and you put on, and you build your own wheel, but you don't reinvent it.
True. You get it, man. Yeah, man. I the farm like that, man. That's the word.
All right.
But just give me sauce. But I just say, you know what I mean? Hey, see, they're gonna get the blueprint. Check it, King Charlz D2.
Hey, you know, and I won't even argue with that, you know, because it works for you and it made you comfortable in your skin and in your craft.
Yeah, man.
And it doesn't sound like a bad formula at all, because those people that you have been looking into have been have all been successful. So it's not a bad thing to be looking into.
But then we go to now boom, and then I look upon them and then we look upon people what them look up to, and then who them people they what them look up to. You know what I mean? So there's like that train thing, you know?
Right.
Yeah, man, for sure.
You know, that is a really interesting thing. I must check that out. Or maybe I have done that, but subconsciously. Because that sounds...
Everybody do it, man, but you don't know say I do it.
Yeah, subconsciously thinking back. Because everybody have their idols. Everybody have their who it is that they mentor. Whether they know it or not, everybody have somebody that they look up to. So it only makes sense. Why? I'm going to give you a classroom. I put you in front of a classroom so you can lecture some people. You know, you sound like I have like a thing going on here. You know.
Yes, you tell me a teacher now.
Well, you have done it yourself because you decided that you are going to go into the entertainment business. And
you know, say crazy I pick out that book there because I never really I was the one to really read a lot. Like when I was younger.
I know exactly how you feel.
Yeah, the older I get, the more I read. Like when I little, I don't like reading no book. Like where book I go on with that. You know what I mean?
So like punishment.
You know what I mean? Go on with that. Yeah, man. But now I'm getting old, like, you know, like the older I get, you know, like I realize certain things is not as they seem.
Right.
I just, you know. So yeah, man.
Alright, here what we're going to do. We're going to take a quick little break. Give some people the opportunity to reach out to some other people. Those of you who are interested in doing so, feel free to share the show. KevinStew.com, just hover over the video. You can share it out to wherever you want to. Call your friends, tell them, hey, log on. Come, let's chat with King Charlz. Let's ask him some questions that things that you want to know. We can put him under the spotlight, under the microscope even. Dig deep, ask him some personal questions, make him uncomfortable.
Easy.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's coming out to showcase and we're featuring the young royalty, King Charlz. Don't go anywhere. Call a friend, tell a friend, bring back somebody. If you go, bring back 2 people. Alright? Cool. We'll be right back.
All roads lead to Crave Lounge, 4590 North Pine Island Road in Sunrise. Saturday, December 18, 2018. It's all about the Island Energy Drink official launch party. Special performance by Richie Stevens.
Take me way up in the sky. Take me tonight.
Performing live alongside ED. Music by DJ Radcliffe and DJ Wizard. Saturday, December 15, inside Crave Lounge, 4519 North Pine Island Road in Sunrise. It's all about the Island Energy Drink official launch party. Richie Stevens performing live alongside ED. Music by DJ Radcliffe and DJ Wizard. Saturday, December 15, inside the Crave Lounge. Tickets available on Eventbrite, Rainbow Records, VP Records, Carl Seafood, Sam's West Indian Grocery.
Are you crazy about the music industry? You aspire to hit it big in music? Or maybe you've sweated out a soulful killer beat and are now stuck finding it's not as easy as it looked. Oh, but it can be easy for you with JTMC. We've been there. We know how it feels. So we solve challenges like production, promotion, marketing, branding and development, and more. With over 30 years of experience, JTMC is a one-stop shop for artists. We handle your graphic design, writing services, PR, as well as event planning, e-blasts, artist management, and bookings, so also your website and social media needs as well. We're experts in using creativity to persuade audiences on behalf of artists. drawing on our diverse experience to create projects that connect with audiences intellectually and emotionally. Artist success is everything to us, and our years of experience and commitment will be behind you for every one of your needs. If you've got music for the world to hear, whether you're a new or established artist, visit us at jtmcenterprise.com.
When being in the moment is priceless, consider the ability to share that moment. If you can video it, you can broadcast it. And Pulse E-Media Group has the tools you need. Weddings, birthdays, funerals, graduations, church services, parties, seminars, you name it. Pulse E-Media Group can provide you with a secure medium controlled by you to broadcast your event. Contact us at www.pulsemediagroup.com for more information. Pulse E-Media Group, when being in the moment is priceless.
Silence no work no more. Where are the leaders that guided us before? Yo, this is Christina Listen. I want to big up DJ Kevin Stew. Yo, always playing the best. So make sure you tune in. Make sure you always stay current with DJ Kevin Stew. Enough love. Freedom fighters. Where are the freedom fighters?
This is Gia Yee, and you're listening to The Night Shift with DJ Kevin Stew.
Hi, this is Cara Manti, and you're listening to DJ Kevin Stew, and this is The Night Shift.
You're so spiteful, girl. Every little thing you do fi hurt me. Well, you must feel say me don't know your plans. A good thing say me never thirsty, lad. Cause if me never break away, you go make a way. Me know me heart would have burn up like a craven name. Me you know Superman, me not go save your day. You shoulda listen to the words me say. So me tell yourself to move on, and me say don't come back, you know. You only love me cause you know the thing shot, you know. Move on, me shoulda never tied the knot, you know. I know the fire go burn you like a pot, you know. Move on, and me say don't come back, you know. You only love me cause you know the thing shot, you know. Move on, me shoulda never tied the knot, you know. I know the fire go burn you like a pot, you know. Because you don't know who you want to be. It a go burn. You shoulda never diss the eye, you know you see. It a go burn. You just want to say you're good because of me. It a go burn. I know me nah give you no apology because you never love me and me know. But it come me like you never really know to make it show. Well, watch you know, my girl, you're too slow. Well, but I just saw the story go. So me tell yourself, move on, and me say don't come back, you know. You only love me cause you know the thing shot, you know. Move on, me shoulda never tied the knot, you know. I know the fire go burn you like a pot, you know.
I want to welcome you back to the show.
Come back, you know. You only love me cause
It's a night shift with DJ Kevin Stew.
move on, me shoulda never tied the knot, you know.
Tonight in Community and Finance, we're showcasing the one and only King Charlz.
Tell me where you mean. You take man for fool, but you want go live it up and live it dream. But I dream you a dream like all in.
In the background, a track called Move On.
But you show me heart away, show me heart
I want to say thanks to JTMC Enterprise for sponsoring this segment of the show.
Say don't know when you hear me chant.
Big ups to Joanna Marie and crew.
Move on, and me say don't come back, you know. You only love me cause you know the thing shot, you know. Move on, me should
For tour management, bookings, promotions, event management, social media management,
say don't come back, you know. You only love me.
give JTMC Enterprise a shout, yeah?
Move on, me shoulda never tied the knot, you know.
When you call, tell them Kevin Stew sent you.
Lord, it a go bun. Lord, it a go bun, it a go bun. It a go bun. Lord, it a go bun, it a go bun.
It a go.
Oh, it a go bun, it a go bun. It a go bun.
No cheese. Straight bun.
It a go bun them. It a go bun them. It a go bun them.
No ice, cause it's not cool around here. It's hot. The album is called Still Searching. Which album, you may ask? The one that is on pre-order right now. King Charlz.
Yeah, man. True, true. What you mean? Pre-order right now, too, you know? Right this second, too, you know? What you mean?
Pre-order weirdo.
Pre-order on iTunes, Amazon Music, Google Play. You know what I mean? Right now. Pre-save on Spotify as well. Yeah, yeah.
Look at that.
True,
Bossy.
true. Everywhere, man. Live, live.
Quite bossy.
Yeah, man. Out here without fear, you know what I mean?
Well, we're fearless around here. You can't be too. No. Got to go out and do what you want to do to get what you want to get.
True.
And
Hey,
and you've been doing that. How did you manage to get some exposure? Who was it that you connected with, or where did you go and someone heard you? Because somebody had to hear you somewhere. Or you just decided, all right, I'm going to write these songs, I'm going to go to a studio, I'm going to record, and I'm just going to use social media and put it out. Where was the discovery? How did you manage to do it?
I want to say, well, it was like a chain of events, so to speak. You know, like a few things happened, like, but we don't start though.
See, that's just it, you know? Because sometimes it's so generic that you just ended up somewhere and end up on a mic and do a thing.
All right, what you know? All right, boom. So let me tell you, this project I'm releasing right now, still searching the album, is it'll be under a label, Valhalla Entertainment. Yeah. Now, let me tell you how I got started with them. So let me start it properly. So I used to work at Aventura Hospital, right, in the radio department. You know where them do the CAT scan them and all them things there.
Right.
So I was late for work one day, and I called an Uber. And it so happens that my road manager right now was the Uber that picked me up.
The driver.
Yeah, the driver. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, man. So pretty much what happened was, like, we were in the car, and like, him picked me up and on the way to work now, and I was listening to a few of the R&B tracks actually at the time that I did. fresh. So I just come from the studio and, you know, listen to it. I was listening to a few other tracks in the car with him, you know, and we were driving to work. So he heard me listening to the songs, and said, "Oh, you do music?" And I said, "Yeah." I said, "What? Play something." Boom. Someone just, you know, run something for him, and I said, "What? That's you?" I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Oh, like, you work with anybody right now?" I'm like, "No, just, you know, it's just me." He's like, "All right, link up tomorrow." Boom. So he gave me his number, and we definitely link up, and we met up with a few people from the label, and we just worked from there. You know, that's how that happened.
Just like that.
Just like that. Keep doing that in our Uber.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, where are some of the places that you've been and performed? Because now there's a label and they have decided to do some things with you. Where has this label taken you?
Well, I want to say we have this, like, everything you see right now is the work that we're about to do. Like, pretty much what we were doing is focusing on the album and making sure everything was perfect for the release of the album. You know what I mean?
So it's all prep work.
Yeah, it was like, pretty much like getting ready for, you know, what is to come.
That's interesting.
Yeah, man. So, like, we never really do any promo or a tour and a big blast. So King Charlz come out. No, all right, no, we never do none of that. Like we just pretty much work, get everything sounding good, sounding perfect,
right?
And then we say, you know what, we're ready now. We could take on the road, and then we start releasing a few singles. That I think, we released "Move On." "Move On" was the first single we released from the project, and then we did release "Still Searching" after that, and both of those songs got a good response. So we just keep pushing them out, and album coming.
Right. Where have you gone and heard your music and kind of stopped and said, "Wait, that's me, and I'm not playing it on my phone"?
I want to say Dubwise Miami. I think it was
that's down by Winwood.
In Winwood, yeah. I want to say like it was like the first or second time I was going there, and I heard one of the DJs like play my song, but I didn't know anybody there at the time.
Okay.
So it's like, because I mean we've been going there for like a little bit, but like whatever really acquainted with anybody there.
Right.
So it's like we went there and like we heard the song I play and I said, what? Like, we don't know nobody over here, so what? I never begin nobody in a tune and send nobody in a tune. Not like that, like, it was just like just play my music, just for genuine love, so, yeah, man. And, yeah, that was definitely one of the first time I hear my song without me having to give it to somebody or play it from my phone.
Right.
On the streets, yeah, man, definitely, it was on the streets.
What? So, you started going to Dubwise regularly after that, or just once in a blue moon, or what?
I want to say regularly. Yeah, for a time. We're definitely going there like, I want to say like on a weekly basis, and then we get acquainted with like a few people there.
Right.
But more so on social media though. Like we kind of saw who was there. Can't give too much of my sauce now, Kevin. But
no. Yeah, you got to keep some of your sauce.
It's our people. It's our few people. Already. I was all right. We can find them on social media.
I just connected.
Yeah. So that's how we pretty much made the connection. And everybody kind of come full circle,
So recently, you made an appearance on VP Showcase with Code Red Band.
Yeah, man.
That was I have been listening to Code Red Band for a while, and it was interesting to hear you end up being a part of this group for this production, for this presentation. How was that experience for you?
You mean like connecting with Code Red, or?
Yeah, and performing with them.
Well, I mean, I must say performing with them, is definitely a good experience. You know what I mean? It's crazy how we connected though. It was at an event that they used to have at the Garden called I think Plug and Play.
Wednesday night. Yeah.
No, I knew Brian Joma and JBS,
right.
I knew them from Blue Martini. I performed at Blue Martini I think like a week or two before, and they were like, yo, like come to the spot Garden. I was like, all right, cool, boom. So we pull up, and they were having this open mic segment, and we'll just go there,
right.
And we'll just grab the mic and just do it.
Right.
And I want to say like the second time I performed there, that's when I think Zemroy saw me perform, and reached out to Brian, and then Brian reached out to me, and then that's how the whole Code Red connection, came about.
Nice.
Yeah, man. Yeah, like, yeah. Code red.
So earlier on, you mentioned being given a piano at age 8, and you started ping-ponging around on the piano and taught yourself to play by ear.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Did you learn any other instruments?
I actually did, but I didn't learn them until I came here to the US. The only instrument I knew how to play in Jamaica was the piano.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a voice.
Right.
But when I came here, I actually learned how to play the drums in church again, Seventh-day Adventist church. Yeah, man.
Wait, hold on. How you
church do it, man?
Boy, you see, there are some people that at this point would probably say, "What? How are you gonna learn to play drums in a church that don't really use drums?" 773-789 Stew. Call and ask. 773-789-7839.
Yeah, man.
So you managed to learn to play drums in an Adventist church, a Seventh-day Adventist church.
Yeah, man. Fortunately, they have a drum set, and me and the piano player, our keyboard player there, got along very well. So I mean, they had a drummer there before, but when them hear me play, them say, you too bad," and it was just like I want to say like. Very like my first week of touching it, yeah. I mean? And it's like it just come natural, So
that is interesting, because one of my closest relationships happened to form pretty much the very same way. In an Adventist church, the drums were sitting there, and they were playing. He was the music director at the church at the time. And I asked, "All right, anybody playing the drums? You need some help?" And I got on the drums at one time, and the rest is history. Let me see. 10 years later now? We still play music together. Some of those relationships are the most amazing. So it's really interesting that you managed to have that experience, and I had a very similar experience, except I didn't learn to play there. I could play already.
True. Yeah, man. I learned how to play drums when I came here to the US, and then I actually also learned a little bit of guitar when I came here too.
Nice.
Yeah, man. The keyboard player at the church at the time, he knew how to play guitar as well, and he was teaching me a thing or two. So it's like, we can have a little guitar and knowledge. Acoustic thing. Acoustic thing.
Look at that. Do you use it to help with your music writing?
I definitely use playing to help with the process of writing, yes. More so with the piano though. Like, like when I hear a rhythm and then just play something. It's like, it's like instead of like coming up with a melody in my head, I would play one. And then say, that way I use feet. Yeah.
How you remember it?
I mean, if I have a piano in front of me, play a mad melody one time or something, I say, like, I mean, one of the things I do, in my writing process, like I would be in the studio and then I would have like a keyboard in front of me, and I play the rhythm, and I'll just like maybe like play some riffs, right. And then like see which one fit or which one I can actually sing with my voice. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
It's like I'm like mimicking the piano, so to speak. The melodies, yeah, man.
Boy. Yeah, that's a unique, that's a very unique approach to doing things. And no. Here's the thing though, because this is the thing that makes King Charlz uniquely King Charlz. It's not like something you're saying something that another person can go say, all right, I am going to go do this, because King Charlz do it. No, this is a part of you.
Well, I know people do things too.
Well,
but you know.
But they can try to do it. You
Yeah,
know the
yeah.
saying, often imitated, never duplicated.
True,
They can try it. I'm not too sure they'll have the kind of success that you've had. And speaking of the kind of success and touching a little bit on exposure, you managed, as a result of doing this album and connecting with some people in recent times, you managed to make the cover of Irie magazine, is it?
Yeah, Irie. Yeah, man, Irie. Irie magazine. Yeah, Irie magazine in California. Yeah, man.
Congratulations, man.
Yeah, man. Irie magazine in California. They put the album cover as the cover of the Irie releases. Yeah, man.
Right.
Yeah, man. That was when we get the cover. I said, what? Yeah, you.
Nice.
The magazine. Yeah.
Nice. Has this been the only magazine that had reached out to you?
Well,
that you had connected with.
Yeah, man. Because basically they actually reached out to me from before when I did this thing. I released Juice, my single Juice.
Yeah.
And they heard it and they contact me and I must say, you know, like they really like that song. They want to do an article on it and and well, you know, it's a good look.
Yeah.
But you know, I have an album coming out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was like, yeah, man, I have an album coming out. So you know, and then they was like, oh yeah, you have an album. You know, send it over. Let's preview. You know, we go to boom and send it to them, and you know they were so excited. Them say, all right then, yeah, man, I cover that.
Nice.
Yeah, man, definitely. So true. Irie magazine, man, big up.
Now, with where do you see King Charlz going? You know, with having been, now you've gotten this exposure on the West Coast because you're talking about a magazine out of the West Coast. That means that there's a following over there that now know King Charlz.
True.
Where do you see King Charlz heading? Where do you want to take King Charlz? Where do you want to be?
Well, I definitely want to be at my highest potential, but I mean, I tend to not. I tend to live in the moment a lot. I tend to, instead of thinking, well, you know, we're gonna do this and we're gonna do this. I always tend to align myself with the right people, you know, like with the right time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like I don't know if that's skill or what, but me always in the right place at the right time to see the right person to talk to her. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, we'll make sure of that, definitely. So I mean, like I said, definitely want to be at the highest potential, but we don't really know where it might end up. You know, who knows? We might release something and tomorrow we're the biggest thing. We don't know. Or we might release something and you're not gonna win. You know, like who knows? You know, carry it there.
I've been noticing certain things on social media.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like the camera just kind of likes you.
What do you mean?
But you have managed to, in getting familiar with the camera, to almost be a product model. I saw on your social media today, you did something with this garage.
Oh, German Line Motorsports. Yeah. German Line Motorsports.
And I see you with some jewelry.
True. Yeah. Emboa Originals.
Yeah.
True. Yeah, man, for sure. I mean, all right. So we actually I did that intentionally still.
Okay.
I wanted to work with as many brands as possible.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it's not just King Charlz. It's like, all right, King Charlz and Mboa, or King Charlz and German line, or King Charlz and I don't know, Yamaha. You play a keyboard or something. You know what I mean?
Right.
So yeah, corporate thing. You know what I mean? Like we want to catch a different eye. You know, like a different demographic, so to speak. You know. Yeah, man.
Now that is giving away the sauce.
Like you know all of the sauce, but you know what? Listen to the album when it come out. Seeing our pre-order, December 14th. You know what I mean? Still searching.
Boy, it's a good look. Who are some of the people that you want to work with? Because in growth, in development, you come across some people that you'd have loved to see yourself either on stage with or in studio with her. Who are some of the people that you'd have loved to work with?
What do you mean, like that's current right now? That's like being like hot right now, or like legend thing?
It doesn't even really matter. Give me both. Give me the legend first, cause the legend might be passed on. So give me the legend first. Which legend would you have loved to work with?
Legend. Right now, definitely want to work with Sly and Robbie. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, man. Because definitely hear like great things from them all the time. You know what I mean? Like I don't just know a long time. You know.
Right.
And a few more people still. Like right now, definitely. I'm not sure if you know them, but Silly Walk, Discotheque. Them produce some great reggae as well. Like me, like I love reggae. You know what I mean? Like anything authentic reggae, me that.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I listen to Roots all day. Strictly Roots alone.
Which is probably why you said what you said earlier. You want to look back and say, boy, I'm proud of this. And I noticed you said reggae and not dance hall.
Well, see, that's why. Alright, see, you said that now.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I think that's why a lot of people don't really want to put like a genre on it, so to speak. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
When like at the end of the day, that's the root. You know, so like say I want to say I'm a reggae artist, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
Right? But I can also do other genres. You know what I mean? Like we can do. Yeah, we can go for anything. Just like how Drake is a hip hop artist, and you hear Drake pan Spanish song, and then you hear pan dancehall song. You know what I mean? So like a different, just be yourself. Be you. Trust me. Once you find your sound, once you find you, in your music, like you can never lose. Anything you go pan, I got smooth like butter.
But your groove is a reggae groove.
Well, I definitely love reggae still. You know what I mean? Like reggae is the root.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you will like in my music, like you will always hear say reggae is the root in my music, but it might also have some elements of like hip hop or R&B, or, you know what I mean? Because so we always mix it.
Right.
Yeah, because you have different influences, like me say, still like artists.
Okay. Since you have started recording, who have you managed to or ended up doing some work with, whether produced or not? Released or not?
Well, okay. Well, I've got the privilege of working with Bobby Digital B Studios, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, but you went there over there stuff.
Yeah, my neighbor.
True.
Yeah, man.
And then, J Vibe. Work with J Vibe.
Nice.
Proud to say that.
Yeah. Big ups to Jason, yeah.
Yeah, man. Who else? We even know. Enough people. A lot of the people that actually wanted to work with, like, are like young producers still, like right now. But them definitely on a level where some of them even work with names like Chronix and Protege too. You know what I mean? So it's like, and to be working with them right now,
yeah,
definitely.
I just see something pop up in the stew pot here saying JTMC coming up.
JTMC.
Joanna Marie and JTMC coming up.
If she ready, man. Joanna Marie. Joanna Marie, big up.
Oh, so
all the time.
something in the woodworks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
True.
so
And cook up something.
so apparently there are some aspects of the sauce that you keep in secret though.
I can't give it all that one.
So basically, you're saying people you want to know, since y'all didn't call, since y'all didn't put anything in the chat room, you're going to need to keep your ears to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So if people want to know what you're doing and when you're doing it, how can they follow you? What's your social media?
Well, we can go on all platforms right now. We're talking about Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, everywhere at K Charlz Music. K CHARLZ Music. Yeah, and you can just search King Charlz.
And that's Charles with a Z, no E.
Yeah, man. So King CHARLZ. Yeah, yeah, man.
Well, I what can I say?
And for updates, you go to KingCharlz.com. Yeah?
KingCharlz.com. There's a .com too? Oh, yeah, I say.
Yeah, man.
Go on, youth.
Yeah, man. Up and live, man. Say a word.
I want to thank JTMC for sponsoring this previous segment. It's after the half of the hour. We have actually rolled into the Wake Up and Live segment of the show, courtesy of Sir Rockwell and the Wake Up and Live show. Big ups to you, Sir Rockwell. King Charlz, final words before, not your final words of life, but your final words of the King Charlz show tonight. God, this has been the King Charlz show. What you want people to know, what you want people to remember from or take from this show?
Well, this is King Charlz. I want to say, hey, if you always be positive here, positivity is good. All good things are perfect.
See there? You got into your philosophical moment.
Let's make up something quick for them.
Hey, I have Juice queued up. Quickly, when you're writing, is it just an idea that comes to mind, or an experience, or someone? What's the inspiration behind your writing?
Well, it depends on how I'm feeling at the time. Definitely, sometimes I write off of personal experiences, and sometimes, is off of somebody else's experiences or something I heard about her. You know what I mean? So it's like different vibes. Yeah, man, definitely different vibes.
All right, so experiences. Listen, I can't wait to bust my first encounter. I can't wait to bust that tune. People,
that's your word, man.
Just remember, King Charlz mentioned experience, and just wait for that tune. It is not on this album. Wait for that tune.
No.
Wait for that.
Pipelines are coming soon.
Jeez, boy, wait for that
tune.
Your
word, man.
Joanna Marie, I will do what I can to twist his arm so you can hear that tune. You're going to love it. Juice. Introduce Juice for me, because we're bouncing out to that. I'm going into musical therapy with Juice. Introduce Juice.
True. Yeah, man, this is King Charlz. I want to say right now, we're introduced to therapy. You know what I mean? Juice, new single from the album called Still Searching. Oh, December 14th. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, run it.
Charles, much respect, brethren.
Sure.
Truly appreciate of it. And we'll bring you back.
Yeah, man, definitely, man. Hey, but tell you, we can't wait till the album drop. Bro, listen, me tell you, so we didn't have enough pre-order, right?
Yeah. Wait.
Fan iTunes.
Well, see, is that no? Is it people? Don't sleep on this thing, you know, because the pre-orders are out there and they're racking up numbers. Get in your pre-order now. Are the prices going to change when it actually drops?
No, sir. Right now you can get the album, the full album, for only $6.99. Yeah, man. $6.99, man.
$6.99.
No arm and no leg. Yeah, man.
What,
We're not charging
8
no
tracks?
arm and no leg. We're not charging no arm and no leg. Just good music. Yeah,
Listen, people, don't sleep on this. King Charlz, much respect, brethren. I bouncing juice and going into musical therapy from this one.
True.
You got the juice, you got the flavor, got the sauce, oh yeah. Anywhere you wanna go, just say the word and you know I'ma take you there, oh yeah. But you need somebody to remind you, and if you feel lost, I'll find you. Oh, I just wanna make you mine, so waste no time, change your life. Skies and no limit. If you want to, you can be my queen, and I will be your king forever. If you want to, you can be my queen, and I will be your king forever. Oh yeah, girl, you got the moves, you got the juice, you got the flavor, got the sauce, oh yeah. Anywhere you wanna go, just say the word and you know I'ma take you there, oh yeah. You need somebody to remind you, if you feel lost, I'll find you. Oh, I just wanna make you mine, so if you want to, you can be my queen, and I will be your king forever. If you want to, you can be my queen, and I will be your king forever.
And take her on the world, but I mean she want to touch her. When we touch it's like rain and fall. I mean she want to touch her. A rasta she want to touch her. Yeah. So I touch her in the morning, touch her in the evening. Good loving from the rasta man she receiving. Loyal empress, I me know she not deceiving. She a blaze, movie is fine, dinner is fine, but right now she need to unwind. It's touching time.
This is the sound of Bingy Blaze. Track produced by Kevin Gates. The first time I saw King Charlz live, the producer of this song was playing guitar in the band. I was playing for King Charlz.
She never yet been so high. She's in love.
You see how people connect.
Oh my. Rasta I give her more than text. Stimulate her mind, body, soul, intellect. Take her to some place that she never been yet. Seen some things that she never seen yet. She said me want you bingy trust me. She said me need you bingy touch me. She said me want you bingy trust me. She said me need you bingy touch me. Some a come with house and money and vehicle. Now me she want to touch her. So want buy her fancy things and take her on the world. But me she want fi touch her. When we touch it's like rain a fall. And me she want fi touch her. A rasta she want fi touch her. Well then hear me now. Oh yo, she on the food pan plate. Now bend down low, she want elevate. Blah 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 and them not penetrate. Now the rasta pass you and she start celebrate. See what you see and do what you're doing. Cause she's got something, hey, hey, that money can buy. Some a come with booze and money and vehicle, but a me she want to touch her. Some a buy her fancy things and take her around the world, but a me she want to touch her. When we touch it's like rain a fall, a me she want to touch her. A rasta she want to touch her, touch her, touch her. New version.
This is on a G-Mac. JTMC produced. Things you say you love.
Can't last too long the way you are shaped. Can't last too long the way you're vibrating. You're gonna lose. Things you say you love. You're gonna lose. Last too long the way you are flirting. Can't last too long the things you are doing. That's why I say lose. You're gonna lose. Things you say you love. You're gonna lose.
Minutes to the top of the hour. This is the sound of Yishka. His rendition of How Could I Live, courtesy of JTMC.
How could I live? How could I possibly go on?
Well, Joanna Marie, you've been busy.
If you should say goodbye, just like a rose, if you don't water it every morning, it withers and it dies. Say you'll never leave me, say you won't deceive me, promise me you'll never very sure that I could never love anyone the way I love you now. Say you'll never leave me. Say you won't deceive me. Promise me you'll never make me blue. 'Cause if you ever hurt me, if you should desert me, baby, I don't know just what I do. I don't know what I do. I don't know just what I do. How could I live without your love? Tell me. How could I possibly live without your love? I wanna go to bed with you every night. I wanna wake up with you every morning.
Can't just stick with the love, so. That's unfair. 6 minutes to the top of the hour, 6 minutes before I get out of here. I want to thank King Charlz for passing through. He didn't pass through, he did a whole show. The King Charlz show tonight. Will be up in the archives tomorrow morning. If you missed it, or know someone who wanted to catch it, kevinstew.com, just go to the archives. It'll be there tomorrow morning, I promise you. This is Joanna Marie, courtesy of Working Class Music. The album is called Dancing Time. And you know, Joanna joined us tonight in the chat room. I guess who's joining us as I guess tomorrow. What? Unhealthy love? Yup. You don't want to miss this one, yeah?
Even better than what we had before. Now that we realize understanding is the key.
This is Joanna Marie, and it's all about DJ Kevin Stew on the night shift. You feel for some stew? Check out Kevin Stew.
Thank you, Joanna Marie.
Bring it back, bring it back. Bring it back home to me. Home to me. Bring it back home to me.
Ooh, yeah, baby.
I walked alone that night, wishing you were by my side. Memories of you and I keep messing with my mind. I knew you were wrong, but two wrongs don't make a right. What we had was too strong to give up without a fight. I didn't want to let you go. I really want you to know I'm missing you now as much as you're missing me. I want it back, even better than what we had before. Now that we realize understanding is the key. Bring back that love and faith. Bring it back, I want you. Bring it back home to me. Bring back that love and home to me. Come drive me. Bring it back home to me. Bring back that love and faith. Bring it back just like you. Bring it back home to me.
I'll bring it to you, Joanna.
Home to me.
Just tell me when and where. I want to thank you all for tuning in. Catch you all tomorrow. Healthy love right here on the night shift to DJ Kevin Stew. Same time, same place, 10 p.m. KevinStew.com. Radiobox.net. PEMG TV.
I didn't want to let you go. I really want you to know.
And affiliates all around the world. Thank you very much.
I want it back, even better than what we had before. Now that we realize understanding is the key. So bring back that loving, baby. Bring it back. I want you. Bring it back home to me. Bring back that loving home to me. Come drive me. Bring it back home to me. Bring back that loving, baby. Bring it back just like you. Bring it back home to me. Bring it back home to me. Bring it back, baby. Oh, baby. I love when you run your hands down my thigh.
Oh, yeah? You like it?
You make me feel so high. So high.
Can you imagine how I feel?
Warm embrace. I love your body.
I love yours too, Joe.
I didn't want to let you go. I really want you to know I'm missing you now as much as you're missing me.
And I do miss you.
I want it back, even better than what we had.
Like I said, Joe, tell me when, where.
That we realize
Zana Joanna Marie, bring it back. As I bounce on out. Thank you all. Take care.
Bring it back home to me. Bring back that love home to me. Come drive me.
Yeah, Joanna's gonna kill me for that.
Bring back that love. Bring it back.
But it's okay.
Bring it back home to me. Bring it back home to me.
I'll die happy.
Bring it back, baby.
Catch y'all tomorrow. Peace and love. Healthy love. At 10 p.m.
Bring it back.
The night shift to DJ Kevin Stew. KevinStew.com. I'm out of here. Good night. Good night. Good night.
When being in the moment is priceless, consider the ability to share that moment. If you can video it, you can broadcast it. And Pulse E-Media Group has the tools you need. Weddings, birthdays, funerals, graduations, church services, parties, seminars, you name it. Pulse E-Media Group can provide you with a secure medium controlled by you to broadcast your event. Contact us at www.pulsemediagroup.com for more information. Pulse E-Media Group, when being in the moment is priceless.